The man inside the bathroom said there was a bomb in the building. Police were able to locate the man responsible for those comments, and that man told police he warned other guests to leave the restroom because he was, quote, fixing to blow it up.
At least 33 separate bomb threats, each one of which has been responded to, and each one of whom has been found as a hoax. So 33 threats, 33 hoax. I want to make that very, very clear. None of these had any validity at all. We know that people are very, very concerned, and we have taken some actions, and in a moment I'll let Andy Wilson go into more detail. But we've moved resources into Springfield. So I want to say to the parents in Springfield, these hoaxes, these threats have all been hoaxes. None of them have panned out. We have people, unfortunately, overseas who are taking these actions. Some of them are coming from one particular country. We think that this is, one more opportunity to mess with the United States, and they're continuing to do that. So we cannot let the bad guys win. Our schools must remain open.
In a stunning revelation that has sent ripples through the political landscape, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine announced today that all 33 bomb threats targeting schools in Springfield, Ohio, were nothing more than elaborate hoaxes, with origins traced back to overseas sources. This disclosure comes after a tumultuous week where these threats were weaponized in the media and by the Democrat Party to castigate former President Donald Trump and his running mate, J.D. Vance, for allegedly inciting violence through their rhetoric. The bomb threats, which led to the evacuation and closure of several public buildings, including schools and City Hall in Springfield, were initially leveraged by various media outlets and Democratic figures as examples of the dangerous consequences of Trump and Vance, bringing to light the struggles that Springfield residents are currently having with the Haitian community and them reportedly eating their pets. Governor DeWine's statement, however, turns the narrative on its head. We've determined that these threats were hoaxes, with some coming from overseas, DeWine explained, highlighting an investigation's findings that an international disinformation effort possibly aimed at stirring domestic unrest. Remember just a week or so ago when Russian President Putin endorsed Kamala Harris for president? I suspect that this could be the real Russian election interference in their attempt to support the Democrat Party. My other suspicion has been that it's just been numerous liberals that have been calling in these bomb threat hoaxes to paint Trump in a bad light. The Democrat Party and mainstream media also play a role in this deception, in which they hastily blame Trump and Vance without evidence, thereby misleading the American public. The narrative pushed by some was clear that this incident was another example of the mega hoax narrative falling apart, where accusations against Trump and his allies for inciting violence or chaos often lack substantiation. Critics of the media and the Democrat Party demanded apologies, pointing out the potential harm such false narratives could cause, not just to political figures, but to community relations and public trust. However, this situation also raises questions about the speed at which misinformation can spread and be weaponized in today's political climate. The initial reaction to the threats, based on the backdrop of racially charged rumors, illustrates how quickly communities can be gripped by fear and how political entities might exploit such scenarios for gain. Governor DeWine's announcement calls for a reflection on the responsibilities of political leaders and media outlets in reporting and commenting on such sensitive issues. While the hoaxes have been debunked, the episode leaves behind a community dealing with the aftermath of fear, division, and a stark reminder of the complexities surrounding immigration, misinformation, and political rhetoric in modern America.